Most men have no idea why women suddenly turn on each other when the right man walks into the room. Women often compete with one another far more intensely than most people realize. Sometimes that competition is obvious. Other times it's subtle, quiet, and easy to miss. But make no mistake, it can be fierce, strategic, and calculated, all in pursuit of what they want. Welcome to Prime Male Evolution, where we strip away the illusions and deliver the unfiltered truths that empower you to level up in a world gone soft. Female competition usually takes one of four forms. If you understand these four, you'll never unsee them again. Strategy 1. Self-promotion. Strategy 2. Competitor derogation strategy. 3. Mate manipulation strategy. 4. Competitor manipulation. We'll go through each of these, and by the end of this video, you'll have the mental model to spot these tactics in real time, and more importantly, how to stay above them. When we hear the word competition, we tend to picture men. Physical contests, open rivalry, clear winners and losers. Because of that, competition gets mentally filed away as something masculine, something men do, while women are assumed to operate outside that arena. But that assumption is wrong. Women absolutely compete. They often compete much more fiercely than men do, and often, the spark that ignites this rivalry is men. Specifically, the race for male attention. Who's going to catch Chad's eye? Who's going to win him over? And who's going to be the one who gets to keep him? This dynamic has a name: intrasexual competition. It's ancient and deeply rooted, a product of our evolutionary past. And while it may look like the contest is about the man, the real battle is usually between women themselves. If you don't recognize this, you'll misinterpret female behavior and blame yourself. Data from dating services has revealed the unflattering truth. Women find over 80% of men unattractive. In the modern dating market, revealed female preferences cluster sharply, which intensifies female competition in ways that don't show up in surveys. It's not just about getting the Chad, it's about outshining the competition. There's flexing, posturing, subtle displays of superiority. Women want what other women want. It is a constant, quiet comparison game about who is more attractive, more desirable, more impressive. The goal is simple: outdo the others. These strategies emerge under conditions of perceived scarcity and high mate value. Reality TV thrives because it places women into artificial social environments where female intrasexual competition is unavoidable, especially when desirable men are involved. When women are forced to compete for the same romantic attention, tension naturally emerges through self-promotion, subtle sabotage, and alliance building. Producers don't need to invent drama. The conflict arises organically from evolutionary pressures that shape how women compete with one another. As mentioned, broadly speaking, women tend to use four main strategies in this competition: self-promotion, competitor derogation, mate manipulation, and competitor manipulation. Let's walk through each one with real-world examples so you can recognize them when they appear. The first strategy is self-promotion. At the rooftop bar, Lisa noticed the tall, charismatic finance guy everyone was eyeing. Without a word to the other women circling him like sharks, she casually adjusted her dress to highlight her curves, laughed a little louder at his jokes, and accidentally brushed his arm while reaching for her drink. Within 10 minutes, he was ignoring the rest of the group, asking for her number, while the other girls exchanged tight smiles and suddenly remembered they had early mornings. Self-promotion is the most straightforward strategy, and arguably the most honest, form of competition. Imagine a woman who likes a man, but she's aware that several other women are interested too. She doesn't know how she'll stand out, so she does the most direct thing possible. She advertises herself. She largely ignores the other women and focuses her energy on the man. She smiles at him, plays with her hair, shows off her body. Everything becomes a mating display designed to capture his attention. She may also drop subtle hints about her desirability. Maybe she mentions that she was once offered a modeling contract. Perhaps she casually references her Instagram following or notes how often men approach her. None of this is accidental. It's all designed to signal one thing: I am a high-value option. Interestingly, when women are asked directly about intrasexual competition in research studies, self-promotion is the one strategy they're most willing to admit to using. That doesn't mean the other strategies aren't common, only that women are less comfortable acknowledging them. One reason self-promotion is so effective is that it offers plausible deniability. If other women notice the dieting, the gym routines, the fashion upgrades, and accuse her of competing, she can simply deny it. She can say it's about self-improvement, self-expression, personal growth. By obscuring her true motive, she protects herself from female criticism. Anyone who challenges her risks looking insecure or petty. It's also efficient. Not only does self-promotion attract men, it improves her life at the same time. And it's low risk, unlike the other strategies, which carry a real danger of being exposed. The second strategy is competitor derogation. During girls' night out, Sarah overheard Mia bragging about her upcoming date with the new gym trainer everyone wanted. Smiling sweetly, Sarah leaned in and whispered to the trainer later, "Mia's fun, but she's always figuring herself out. Last month she was poly. This month she's ready to settle down." The trainer's enthusiasm cooled overnight. He ghosted Mia, and Sarah comforted her the next day while quietly sliding into his DMs herself. The competitor derogation strategy is the equivalent of political attack ads. You see it when women quietly whisper negative information about other women into a man's ear. Picture this: you're talking to a woman at a party. Another woman walks over, smiles, and says, "Oh my God, I love your confidence. I hope I'll have that when I'm your age. Did you notice her thighs? Isn't she turning 30 soon? I heard she was really wild last summer." This isn't casual gossip. It's strategic. It's underhanded. Each comment is designed to trigger a specific male fear about undesirable partners: age, attractiveness, fertility, promiscuity, loyalty. The logic is simple. If you can eliminate the competition, you don't have to outperform it. But this strategy is risky. If the man realizes what's happening, the woman using it looks insecure and mean-spirited. If other women overhear it, she may be called out, and her chances with the man can collapse instantly. That's why women tend to use derogation in extremely subtle ways. Instead of saying, "She's fat," it becomes, "I heard she's starting a diet. Good for her." Instead of, "She's old," it becomes, "I love having older friends. They're so wise." Instead of, "She slept with everyone," it becomes, "She had such a wild vacation. The guys love her." The message is the same, but now it's wrapped in kindness. Plausible deniability is preserved. The competition is weakened, and her own position quietly improves. The third strategy is mate manipulation, and this one shifts focus away from other women and onto the man himself. Emma had finally locked down James, the successful architect all her friends envied. Every time he planned a guy's weekend or work happy hour, she'd suddenly need him with a tearful call about anxiety, a family emergency, or feeling so alone. 6 months later, James had quietly dropped most of his friends, stopped going out, and spent every free night reassuring her, never realizing she'd engineered his isolation so no other woman could get close. With the mate manipulation strategy, the goal isn't to beat the competition. It's to remove the man from the competitive arena altogether. Most men get punished socially because they don't realize this is happening. This tactic is often used by women who feel they would lose in a fair fight. They know other women are more attractive, more confident, or more socially powerful. So instead of competing openly, they isolate the man. Imagine an insecure woman dating a high-value man. Every time he goes out, to a party, to work events, to see friends, she becomes anxious. So she creates crises, emotional emergencies. "I'm falling apart. I need you. Please come home." Over time, these crises train him to give up his social life. He goes out less, sees fewer people, meets fewer women. Slowly, almost invisibly, He becomes domesticated. Eventually, she succeeds. She has secured a man who might otherwise have had better options, but he doesn't realize that. He's been kept unaware of what else is available to him. As long as she keeps him close and away from other women, she doesn't need to compete at all. Mate manipulation is, in essence, a strategy designed to eliminate competition entirely. The final strategy is competitor manipulation. When the new guy at the office started flirting with both Chloe and her coworker Brooke, Chloe pulled Brooke aside during lunch and sighed. "He's sweet, but he's way out of our league. Apparently he's been talking to that model from downtown, and she's already possessive." Brooke laughed it off at first, but the seed of doubt grew. She backed away, afraid of drama and rejection. Chloe smiled, waited a week, then asked him out, securing him without ever lifting a finger against him directly. Instead of manipulating the man, the competitor manipulation strategy targets other women. The idea is to convince them that pursuing the man simply isn't worth it. This is why men end up confused, triangulated, or quietly eliminated without knowing why. Women only compete for a man if the perceived rewards outweigh the costs. So, competitor manipulation works by inflating those costs. One version of this is talking the man down. "He's not that great. He's overrated. Trust me, you're better off." But this approach is relatively rare, because part of a man's appeal comes from being desired by others. Pre-selection matters. The more common version is cost inflation. "He's out of our league. He'd never notice us. That would just be embarrassing. I heard someone else already claimed him. And she won't be happy if you interfere." Threats of social exclusion are especially powerful. For women, social isolation activates deep evolutionary fears. Historically, being cast out of the group meant losing protection, resources, and survival. So even subtle hints, "Go after this man and you'll lose your friends," can be enough to shut down competition entirely. This happens more often than people realize, with women quietly enforcing rules about who gets which man. And there you have it. Once you know what to look for, these behaviors become easy to spot. To summarize, the four main strategies of female intrasexual competition are self-promotion, competitor derogation, mate manipulation, and competitor manipulation. They're subtle, strategic, and far more common than most people ever notice until they start paying attention. Once you understand these dynamics, you stop personalizing female behavior. You move differently. You react less. You see the board instead of the pieces. Once you internalize this, you stop being a pawn in their game. You become the man they compete for, not the one they manipulate. That's the shift from beta observer to high-value player. And that's when the real change happens. This is prime male evolution. You're in your prime. Own it.